know this what y'all been waiting for.
Cannon.
So we back like we left something. So pull out the champagne glasses. We gonna do a toast to another classic. The #1 co-signer Don Cannon. Backed by Nikki and music. Metanoiz.
That's back.
Cater, hoping that all of the street sees me. Believe me, some people having church and speak easies, and preachers teaching something like how we speaking, or when we are reading is somehow pleasing. Well, please, I don't wanna hear all that mess. It's time for us to address the real reason he's impressed. It isn't something that we did, but he did. He only gets impressed by himself. He ain't conceited, but I conceded all I thought I needed. The debt has been completed, my file's been deleted. In love with the world, just a heathen who cheated. But yeah, I was seated and treated like a king's kid. I had a dream I could buy my way to heaven. When I awoke, I understood the message. Thought it was my demonstration, but there was a resolution. Understand my revelation, welcome to the revolution. Yeah, welcome to the revolution. Nissi, welcome to the revolution. I got something to say, I got something to say. Yeah, I got something to say, I got something to say, I got something to say. I got something to say, I got something to say, I got something to say. Okay, this is my turn to help you comprehend the reason why we turned our back against the world. No treason. We stepped in it quickly, we didn't ease in. Now that flesh bleeding, but left our spirit breathing. Lost relatives, like we never met each other, but we finally made it to this family get-together. I brought some party favors along with hors d'oeuvres. The favors are some words, the hors d'oeuvres are more words. With age comes wisdom, might be on the contrary. For most that's true, but I'd say that some vary. Foolish men tend to claim to know a lot. The wise man says he is a fool, but he's not. You see, I'm young and follow he, it takes humility. I'm not the leader, I don't claim that kind of ability. I'll never walk a straight line, and it took some time to realize that to realize it takes time. Yeah, it takes time. Nissi, it takes time. Yeah. I got something to say. Yeah, I got something to say. I got something to say. Yeah, I got something to say. Yeah, I got something to say. 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 I got something to say.
It's a long ride to the top. The journey never ends. As you can see, we definitely on our way. Metanoiz. Yeah.
How these rappers get deals with no flow? They thinking I'm loco, cause I'm never at no shows. Can't even comprehend, cause they teeth the rose gold and the chains are so low, but their pride's and slow. How these rappers get deals with no flow? They thinking I'm loco, cause I'm never at no shows. Can't even comprehend, cause they teeth the rose gold and the chains are so low, but their pride's in slow growth. Oh no, cause it's time for these two rooks to spit verses and good hooks, so these crooks can get shook. Rappers hand make pins go, traffic jam make cars go, stand no chance we can make them dance. Now your plans make fans go, That's a line of disrespect, and we can take this to a battle if you're finna get vexed. We ain't doing big shows or making big checks, but you're wondering who's next, and I promise we on deck. Yes, now it's time for you to face the music. Feeling sorta stupid cause you're getting phased by new kids. Two twins, yup, and we're tired of how the game is, we can save it. Bye-bye basements underground on pavement.
Wait, this make no sense. Doing these events, I make no dollars, make no sense, but we gon' ride until we make it. We gon' ride until we make it. You are hiding in the basement, we gon' ride until we make it, yup. Wait, this make no sense. Doing these events, I make no dollars, make no sense, but we gon' ride until we make it. We gon' ride until we make it. You get high and you get faded. We gon' ride until we make it, yup.
We ride make that fire add propane. Make your hair rise, no Rogaine. We weren't invited, so it seems like we broke in. I'll have them eat their words and have these rappers choking. You counting money while we counting down the hours. You got foundation while we building Roman towers. And now you know Rome was not built in one day. We'll work on this for 6 days and get our rest on Sunday. And then repeat and repeat, Bill Murray. We may be underground, but that don't mean we're buried. Wake up and smell something strong like curry. You all just chillin' when you should be in a hurry. You know those rhymes you've been saving for the best track. The verse that makes your past works look like they are so whack. You know those lyrics that you label secret weapon. Oh, you got more than one? Go get them, no question.
Wait, this make no sense. Doing these events, I make no dollars, make no sense. But we gon' ride until we make it. We gon' ride until we make it. You are hiding in the basement. We gon' ride until we make it. Wait, this make no sense. Doing these events, I make no dollars, make no sense. But we gon' ride until we make it. We gon' ride until we make it. You get high and you get faded. We gon' ride until we make it, Ride it. Ride it.
What I am writing is enticing to the fighting, because we are always trying, but nobody's ever buying. Dying just to get a deal so I can move to New York City. Get a very pretty Missy who is always riding with me. Blow them all away like Hurricane Sandy. Metaphorically cutting tongues like razors in your candy. Trick or treat, matter of fact, lick a seat, cause it's my throne. Let it be known how it tastes to be me. How it tastes. How it tastes to be me.
You get smarter the less you speak, but you can't put a crown on a clown and expect the king, cause it's only one #1 co-signer. Don Cannon, Metanoiz, Nissi, and it's only part 1. Real music at its finest.
The Cannon.
We're doing this for Pocono Mountain West High School. Class of 212, what's up? Metanoiz.
1990 something. 1990 something. I grew up and screw up. I mean finally something. I've seen time be nothing, just something of the past. I remember sitting in class, just waiting for the little hand to pass. Around 2 o'clock, we were ready to clock out. Sitting in the 3rd block, just ready to knock out. Time flew, but I bleed silver and blue. The spirit who killed her, did you? Do you wish to go back? Do you ever do? Not for the work, and not with the matching shirts. I mean back when we would converse and laugh till the laughing hurt. I mean back then, man, I am a native of the land. Kinda about a Pocono man, nerd. 30 minutes from Bangor, around Tannersville. Toby Hand is still my home. Yeah, my city is mad trip. About to make it to ghetto Nashville. Y'all were hitting on the bad kill. Had to pop a couple Advils. Sorry that I joined late when it came to that. I just had to coin fake when it came to rap. Sorry teachers when I wouldn't pay attention. Sorry for not doing right when I was in detention. I was busy devising a plan. Pencil marks were on my left hand. And understand, anyone from my city know that West can bang.
Changing years go by. Life is strange and tears do dry. It felt like yesterday. Pray tomorrow is made for you.
I remember walking through them halls. Still tan from the summer all year, but I gotta get fresh for the fall. So I walk into school like a young Travolta. Collar all pop like, yeah, I'm awesome. Skip class, the teacher calls my mom like,
oh, we lost him.
well, ain't that nice? I was probably looking at the clouds on acid, with a 40 getting blasted, and a sketchbook that I kept drawing in class with. Yeah. And I swear I was in love with a thick chick addicted with the blonde hair, oh God. And I never got to hit, cause my ex was her friend. And the same year it was mad weird, cause I took my ex to prom. And I tried to get some X, but I ended up with them zones. So I popped one, then I popped two. I was climbing up like King Kong. Yeah. All I ever wanted was a cheap fling. Yeah. Prom night, they made me king. Yeah. And that same night I OD'd. Woke up in the hospital, all nauseous the next morning.
Times do change and years go by. Life is strange and tears do dry. It felt like yesterday. Pray tomorrow is made for you.
What do we have here now? Are you ride or die? Don't be surprised if you see me winning a prize televised. Realize that it's me on TV, then you notice that you know me. And then you go and tell your homie how we used to skip class, running to another teacher just to get a pass. Do you remember that? Or you focus on your future? I remember trying to hack in the computers, messing with the substitute when we had stuff to do. And now we gotta go to work, but what does work for you? Looking forward to the day we catch up. Used to wanna smoke with us, so we'll match up. We threw our hats up, and some didn't. Guess they weren't finished.
Guess it wasn't with it.
Young adults scared of life, scared of new change. Done with writing, yeah, we're writing up a new page or a new chapter of what happens after. How did we hate on school? No pun intended, we broke the only cardinal rule. Like some cardinal fools, huh? Only you get it, yeah. Now that's school spirit. Yell it on the gym bleachers so that you hear it. Yell it on the top of Pocono Summit. Sing it so damn loud you make the Poconos hum it. And when it comes to the game, show them the Poconos run it, We banter and strife, we find the answer to life. And if you don't know, now you know. I'll be your panther for life, West.
Times do change and years go by. Life is strange and tears do dry. It felt like yesterday. Pray tomorrow is made for you.
The cannon. My OG told me, words are the instruments that sculpt the masterpiece of your life. That's what you call greatness.
A new day to look outside and notice excellence. To flee from all our foolishness, a journey like an exodus. A state of blessing is to realize what a mess it is, but how he loves unconditionally. He's obsessed with us. I gaze upon the beauty of this hidden mystery. The history of great nations created what is to be. And though they fallen, none of them will be forgotten. They'll always be remembered as new memories will blossom. This world's incredible, how trees produce the edible. How we can take a mineral and make it something medical. Creation's birthed by the voice of a deity, but all of us have lost our heads. Guillotine. We tend to use a product, but we never give the credit, saying it just magically appeared because science said it. Recall the bliss of his awesomeness or reminisce. Forget about picking sides and realize what the center is. No longer modest, we call the eye the honest. Claiming no creator, yet you play the God and goddess. You want to switch roles without responsibility. You have no remorse for the nonchalance, hostility. But in the end, God was, is, and will be. You can focus on the norm, but this will always thrill me. So I will not hold the power of my tongue. I will go forth and let his kingdom come, and his will be done. Two boys making noise, trying to take it global. It's hard to do that when your name is only local. So what? There's a point and purpose of our given gift. It's more than what they spit, making hits and burning spliffs. Nah, see what we're doing is so different to the human eye. Being in the game and being Christian is like do or die. But it's just you and I on the ground when no one's there, looking up to heaven every second with a broken stare. Sometimes I look away, and it's so silly of me, but you ain't here to stay, and I forget you really love me. I keep on working even in this unemployment rate, thinking when I get a deal I'll be in that enjoyment state. Sometimes it's killing me to make it to the industry. This is a business, but it also is a ministry. I gotta be the man that Jesus was when he was here, trying to make this a career, but making you my puppeteer. You know exactly what it means when I mention greatness. I know exactly what it means when they mention patience. Sometimes I drive off the road, but you search and find me. But when that day comes, drums, I know it was your perfect timing. I really love this, it's my passion, music is my muse, but it's also you, so making you reduce is no excuse. Now it's time for me to know just what contentment is, but I'll be putting in work with my relentlessness. Greatness. And my stomach is turning, but the overwhelming passion for the great I am is still burning. So ecstatic, lips are set on automatic. Two mavericks gon' let them have it, cause we bout to wreak havoc. This is my life simply on a daily basis. Just face it, have your body and mind completely in different places. The goal of success is so close that I can almost taste it, but if my aim is set on fame, then it's basically wasted. You see, my mission is to preach life to the lifeless. I show them who the Christ is in the midst of such a crisis. You see, my mission is to preach life to the lifeless. I showed them who the Christ is in the midst of such a crisis. And yet they focus on scaring them all to hell. Like why the hell are they scaring people with these church bells? Having atheists actually agnostics, but the church will push them out the stained glass door and lock it. You got homosexuals who love Jesus, but they think because they slept with the same sex they can't receive us. Where's greatness when we dumbed it down to moderate? They skip the meat and stick to milk cause lactose intolerance. I know my God to the world, he was defiant. Stop believing he's only the lamb when he's the greatest lion. He'll swallow nations and rip religion until it bleeds, break the thrones of kings until they're begging on their knees. This is greatness. Yeah. Best believe this is greatness. Yeah. All through your body like a 12-gauge shotty. They probably never asked Pac if he ever considered stopping, so why should we be complacent? No, we're destined for greatness. Talents remain wasted as the greatest remains faceless. But what if first place was safe for two spaces? What if they're still vacant? It's basic, we're gonna take it. Find out what my incentive is and find out where the treasure is. Bigger than all the presidents, figure out who the center is. What did it cost? It took stepping down as the boss. If his children get pissed off, then nailing them to a cross. It was a mockery, anarchy of a monarchy, taking the sovereignty and then killing them on his property. It was a mockery, anarchy of a monarchy, taking the sovereignty and then killing them on his property. But that's the job, you see, he knew that he was God, but he had to become a slob so we all could be saved properly. Machiavelli was notorious for punishing. We're running in the same game, but notice what we're publishing. Punches like Falcon, in the middle like Malcolm. If greatness was a song, then we're making the whole album. People singing some songs that we wrote, taking over the game like cheat codes. Metanoiz is finally on beast mode. God appointed us as kings to take over the East Coast. Greatness.
Can't forget the homie Shaka. And they get music on the come up. Yeah.
Looking through my phone, seeing the difference of how we used to look and notice when we grown. I can do it on my own, but what's the point if I have my homies there? I don't have to be alone, but we're moving on to better things. Hope each other brings a good life, praying that the Lord will give you hella thanks. This is a song to all of my day ones, and the time may come quicker than you think. We'll be chilling with a drink, reminiscing with premonitions that we are on the brink of success. Find the damsel in distress, put her in a white dress, and remember that you're blessed. We'll freestyle, have a private party, smoke a little hookah, sippin' on Bacardi. Ay, always know that we're here and we still friends. We'll be living it up, but until then, we'll be rhyming, grinding, climbing, trying to get signed in, moving up the line in, finally combining all the glamour and the shine with the whining, fine dining. Ay, finding the silver lining in the worst times. If I'm living in a bubble, you could burst mine. I don't mind, you don't have to remind me. Put your boy on blast, cause I know it ain't the first time. Open up your hands, close your eyes. If you know me, then you're in for a surprise. The things that I will buy, the stuff that I supply. All of my guys, get ready for the ride. Let's drive into the sunset, cause we stars and we ain't even done yet. Making history like Big Pun said. Having fun yet? Bet.
If you think that I won't be around, guess again. Damn right I will. Save a drink and know I'm always down. Test a friend. Damn right I chill.
Connecting dots, the world's always seemed so hard to me. So I drag my pen through the constellations. They say it was written in the stars for me. So I walk around with my head in the clouds, looking at the sky as I pray for better. Heaven screaming back, they better bring they sweaters. We gon' rain forever, you know, change the weather. Looking at the world's been looking for a change forever. But if the day does come, when everything changes, I hope we change together. Cause baby girl's locked and loaded. Looked at me, said I'm worth it. I screamed back, I ain't perfect. How nice of you not to notice. I know this, when I make it out, we all make it out. It's like 16s turning 16 when I write 16s. Woo, we all breaking out. We all breaking out. We all breaking out. Cause every time I try to make it out to the good life, it's like they changed the route, cause we be talking about pleasure, but we be living in pain. So we pray to the heavens, hoping that something would change. But it still feel the same with all the money and fame. Cause we made it from nothing, but now nothing's the same. Because baby girl's locked and loaded. Looked at me, said I'm worth it. I screamed back, I ain't perfect. How nice of you not to notice, I notice.
If you think that I won't be around, guess again. Damn right I will. Save a drink and know I'm always down. Test a friend. Damn right I chill.
How much you wanna bet? 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 Bet. How much you wanna bet? How much you wanna bet? Bet. How much you wanna bet? How much you wanna bet? Bet.
Know that I'll be down. Just have a little courage. Gotta make it all worth it. Oh, I hope you know that I'll be down. Just have a little courage. Gotta make it all worth it.
Nissi. The #1 co-signer.
Cannon.
Is it fate? Is it fate? Never imagined this to be fake.
The cannon.
Hearing my homies gonna make it. Stomach sick, couldn't wait. Couldn't find it on Wikipedia. Messages via social media. I thought official labels using email. Music sent you like to me to single through the details. Well, it seemed too easy, just thought it was time to take it. Hitting everyone up and telling them we finally made it, but what a mistake. You told me we win a Grammy, said it was in good faith. You told me that we were family. we had a plan, but when we brought it up, you never listened. Played on the stage to practice, but you never paid attention. Playing the strategist, barely lived up to catalyst. You'll never know how sad that is until you know what passion is.
I'm deep in the trance, more and more. How did we end up on the dance floor? 'Cause I don't wanna dance anymore. I'm stuck in the trance, more and more. We assumed we opened up the grand door, but we know what it stands for.
Is it real? Is it real? Did we finally get the deal? Can I finally feel like my life is on a wheel and not just stuck between the hills? In the valley, in the alley, we would rally up and tally up. Dash for labor and a couple more for slavery. Paper 3 was never signed, so basically you blatantly lied. You're a liar, a damn liar. I hope you hear this. The idea you disappeared means you were never near us. I couldn't stand it when she sang. In fact, I hated it. I hope that every face I made perfectly demonstrated it. I wasn't just physically cold but freezing mentally. Who the hell were you to say you knew how much this meant to me? It's meant to be, 'cause I was sent to be a mouthpiece for an entity, so you don't threaten me.
I'm deep in the trance, more and more. How did we end up on the dance floor? 'Cause I don't wanna dance anymore. I'm stuck in the trance, more and more. We assumed we opened up the grand door, but we know what it stands for. I don't need anyone to tell me my heart lies within these waves. My soul was saved, my gift is grace. Gone, thank God you're gone. Wrong, you were dead wrong to think you could ride with us who died to make it right with ourselves, a passionate life. Here I go with my head held high. Here I go with my starry eyes. No need for fuel, no need for you. Thank God you're gone. I'm deep in the trance, more and more. How did we end up on the dance floor? 'Cause I don't wanna dance anymore. I'm stuck in the trance, more and more. We assumed we opened up the grand door, but we know what it stands for.
The cannon. It was all her dream. She grew up reading fashion magazines. She had a passion for acting like she a beauty queen. It's obscene 'cause she ain't even gotta be an actress. She in another league, she make it look like it's just practice. Playing hard to get but good 'cause she don't need a dude. She saying she don't need him but she wanna be pursued. Cute but she don't realize that she's perfect when she wake up before she put on makeup.
Wait.
You telling me you look that good under all that mascara? You looking great in these pictures but keep snatching the camera. You listen to the media, they say what's hot and not, but don't give them a thought, you just stay right in your spot. And if you need a man to get one who hungers for God, you deserve a lot, not some slob who got no job. And any dude who's passing you made a major mistake. Beauty's in the eye of the creator, let them haters hate. couple minutes with you is completely worth it. And even though you make mistakes, girl, you're still perfect to me. Honey, like who you trying to impress? Getting stressed, spending hours searching for the perfect dress. You could wear a hoodie and still have my attraction. Understand you will always have my unspoken passion. I might not say it enough, it's cause I'm lost for words. But since I wrote this, I could say you're a beautiful girl. There's plenty fish in the sea, but you're the biggest catch. You're the kind of girl that makes a rapper put you in his raps. I'm sorry for the times I made you doubt your trust, but you can have my last initial and turn it into us. Don't feel insecure because your body's pure. Don't be unsure, it's one of the reasons that we adore you. And by we, I mean God and I. Everything I said, I meant it from the bottom of my heart.
Oh, so you did this all for me? Guys try to impress me with things that don't even matter. Nobody's ever written me a song before. That's different.
The Cannon.
Some people see me and say, Don Cannon arrogant. I ain't arrogant.
Cannon.
I call that confident. Why not when I'm the greatest DJ in the world?
That's back.
Nissi. It was never no competition anyway.
I'm from Cop Killer, never killed a cop though.
Shout out to DR.
We lay up in the Poconos, broken nose, we gave a bro for robbing us. Don't be proud of us, cause in reality, like Oculus, it's obvious we ain't really perfect. I know, shocking like circuit, but God chose us to murk it, cause he's the one that stirs it. The fire desire requires more than to try hard. Got the sword of three supporting me like a tripod. It isn't a gimmick, the words are acidic, they going right through you. Do you realize that this is all pointless? Your flexion is backwards like you were jointless, boisterous. Yes, you are loud, but what is the noise that you're making the crowd shout to the top? They might cop the new drop, but stop.
What you the king of?
You can have the crown, you just claiming you it. Head of all of these clowns, I got sound, meaning everything I scream really is meaning me. And Kadem can pack a stadium, but fully leaning on him. I'd rather have Jesus than money. I know you probably found that really funny, but listen, dummy, I'd rather have Jesus than money. That way if I lose it all, they couldn't take the important thing from me. I was broke before, it wouldn't faze me. So why you thinking anything would be different if you paid me? I'll build an empire, the emperor spectacular, the son of man, the bachelor, the cardiovascular change.
His plan, 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 his.
History repeats itself, his story speaks for itself. His glory don't need no help, his glory will bleed through hell. But I'm here with the spirit that he chose in me. Bro, don't get too close to me, I'll rip off your rosary. Make the stadium go through a revival, send them home wondering if they should go reread their Bible. Seeing cats with tats and straps, learning their purpose, hearing selfish raps and tracks, turning to worship, forgetting the people that told me I never do it. Wait, I don't know who did. Matter of fact, everyone knew it, no one had to prove it. But that ain't the reason I'm doing this music. I write every lyric so that you could use it for future reference. If you feel useless, use this, don't do it. Drop the noose and do big, stupid. You gon' change your world, all you care about is you. Sit back, realize, look in my eyes and tell me that ain't true. There's people dying for a change, you're dying for attention. Not to mention family that might just join you in depression. Obsession with ourselves is too hard to fathom. Over 127, now we're stuck in this chasm. Imagine there's a heaven, hoping one day you'll know this. They want you to know this. It's time to go in. Actually add some actions to the words that you have spoken. Remembering the men relationships that you have broken. It's time for you to feel and heal the wounds that you've reopened. Finally find some focus, finding the time to know his
plan, his plan, his plan, his plan, his plan, his plan, his plan, his plan, his.
One swing to win it for New York. He whips it to deep right. That ball is out of here! Out of here! The Mets win the ball game!
Real hip hop.
The cannon.
Brooklyn stand the hell up, Bronx stand the hell up, Harlem stand the hell up, Queens stand the hell up, Toby stand the hell up, Pokey stand the hell up, Pokey stand the hell up. Please. Yup, I have it written in a minute, but let me finish spitting in the business when mimics can get diminished. I gotta be original, lyrics that are subliminal, political and biblical, Christian but not traditional, poetical criminal. My goal is to be smooth, your flow is diacritical, my flow is immiscible, I'm over rhyming with itical. About to mop this, everybody gon' cop this, soon I'll be in the cockpit of my new helicopter. Hasn't happened yet, but all I gotta do is continue rapping and I'll be set. Paralyzed by this pair of guys, shout out to Paris. I know I ain't the boss, but pretty soon I swear that I'll be there. Listening to Power 105, changed my life, check the hour and we realize it's our time. We've been on our grind to bring back the rhythm and the rhyme. A hippie in hip-hop, worship the king hippie. He'll be back in a jiffy, so I'm wondering who is with me. Dropped a 50 in the city and it's killing me. Looks like I'm literally was it really Sicily? Damn, you gotta be kidding me. I'm admitting I'm quitting, so may I be acquitted? I done did it, I lost the money for a new fitted. I'm twitching, I'm living, but in a minute I'll make it back with it written. Spitting for something higher, skydiver, a gem, but I'm no MacGyver. So let me drop this, my synopsis is you can't top this. I'm the Loch Ness, in the end like Pocahontas. We joined the contest, only ones run about and they counted on us. Had the whole city shouting. Has begun, I've cocked back my lyrical gun.
Passing loud, fuzzy green, I'm a racket playing tennis. By the end of that sentence, yeah, I was labeled a menace. Let me at him where I oughta fought a plenty of foe. In many other universes, a millennia ago. Although I mentioned dimensions, but in case of dementia, I remember exactly what it takes to come get you. So let you Alzheimer's diagnosed with Alzheimer's remind you all to admire the most tyrant rhymers. With a fiery diary full of burning desires to vomit molten hot lava without leaving survivors. Spitting heated saliva, smoking looses and verses. This is a loosely philosopher on Lucifer's nerves. He's upset cause any word associated with heat is being thoroughly redefined by some kids on a beat. Shit, once upon a time there was a motherfucking rebel who made himself a noise and when him got him so much trouble.
I ain't never gonna lose. I die first before I let any of y'all haters have it.
The cannon.
Yeah.
Alright, people move aside. We've got rhymes, grab your crew and hide. We'll lose lives cause there's
cause it's do or die. Lose your mind, lose your mind.
There's a time and place for me to drop the bomb and them take over the states and do better than Obama can. That's right, I'm getting controversial. You can call me Marshall. Finger up, it's universal. It's my thumb, I ain't that hurtful. Come and join the circle, only if you strap a gats. And what I mean by that is your pen and pad so we can rap. Don't be wiggity whack, don't be trash, you'll get smacked. Thinking I just act, we'll get closer and you'll feel that wrath. I just laugh cause that was a joke, homie. Getting crap from people that really don't know me. Dude, you're so phony, you were such a jabroni. Well, God's a rock for mankind, Mick Foley. Guess I didn't it, I started to spit and I don't want to critic you with it. I'm with it, I finished the trip, and as soon as you're tripping, you need to get senseless. I'm kidding, now let me hold up on this beat, ooh-wee. That I don't even need, the beat's obsolete, sheesh.
Alright, people move aside. We've got rhymes from your crew and hide. We'll lose lives cause it's do or die. Lose your mind, Alright, people move aside. We've got rhymes from your crew and hide. We'll lose lives cause it's do or die. Lose your mind,
Dissecting instrumentals, my pencil is going mental while perfecting being gentle on the stentils for our rentals. I started getting exclusives. Pardon me if you're losing, yo, it's harder at the start. The teeth start to loosen of the leeches you've been choosing as your teachers and influence. We're killing every beat and features, beats being the student. So how could someone challenge you? Fell over in my loafers, chokers need a new balance shoe. Couldn't even walk, and for talking they needed oxygen. They're out of the element, periodic and Hondas, man. Both involving boxes, damn foxes ain't even sly as this. Flow is unevolving, appalling, they're being biased. Kid, going hard as this until I have a spot in history. Rappers caught dissing, go missing, it's not a mystery. Listening to you, sick of me. Picture me ever losing, you snoozing, my nigga dream on. Fiction, see him using tools, cool until my team's on.
Alright, people move aside. We've got rhymes from your crew and hide. We'll lose lives cause it's do or die. Lose your mind. Alright, people move aside. We've got rhymes from your crew and hide. We'll lose lives cause it's do or die. Lose your mind.
Oh, here comes the monster bars, balling like the Monstars. Bars, so bizarre, animated like Pixar. Are they really twins? Are they really side by side? Am I seeing double and is one just Jekyll, one is Hyde? Is this reality? Is all of this normality? They beat a beat like battery, then kill it like fatality? Am I just seeing things and diagnosed schizophrenic? Are they plotting to take over rap? If so, should I panic? These are questions that every rapper will wonder. Well then take a number, we'll feed that hunger with thunder from the land down under. Pointing at the basement thinking this is odd. Why is the boogeyman they fear rappers that are sent from God? I have the answer that'll leave them in the worst state. The truth is hip-hop was ours in the first place. You have two options and you must choose. You either put the mic down or just lose.
Alright, people move aside. We've got rhymes from your crew and hide. We'll lose lives cause it's do or die. Lose your mind. Alright, people move aside. We've got rhymes from your crew and hide. We'll lose lives cause it's do or die. Lose your mind. Lose your mind.
Lose your mind. Lose your mind. Lose your mind.
Lose your mind.
The cannon.
Shout to Andy Minio. Reach, what's up?
Steps back.
They play me on the radio, yet I still got suckers trying to play me though. I bust my bottom and I'm still way at the bottom. This is crazy, bro. Lord, I'm praying that they pay me more. And now they're giving me a big old check. Your entire set looks a little bit upset. But fix your face, Kaden's about to spit for days. By the way, I saw your bae, we had a date at Chick-fil-A. Hey, we said our grace, I let her pray and that's how it tastes. She told me church's chicken ain't got nothing on this place. So you wanna be hardcore? Ooh, baby, I like it raw. R.I.P. B.I.G. and M.C.O.D.B. Represent the G&T of P.O.T.A.G. No, this ain't a spelling bee, but I am the referee. Special guest, 1 count to 3 if someone is pressing me. I mean, you will not win, you're crying for your mama. You don't seem fond of us, I knew it, Nostradamus. Rappers of the century, rapping for an entity. No one is befriending me, instead I'm making enemies. This flow's exemplary to anyone who's testing me. Grew up making gangs in elementary. Tried to be a decent fella, learned to rap in acapella. Can you shut the hell up? I'm trying to watch novellas. Boricua with an attitude, have some gratitude. You said some crap and I did not just end up smacking you. People yelling I've changed, tell them back off. Revealing my face, I just took the mask off and that's church.
Real, recognize real.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. Nah, don't go and worship me. God and I are flexing on you, but he ain't no Hercules. He just do it perfectly, and yet you expect me to do it. Nah, I'ma screw up and you know it. Everybody's opinion matters, cadence don't blow it. Stick your big nose in it, I just call you Lois. And I keep sticking to my routine, cause crying haters always whining like ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Take that bread and juicy juice, enough of this candy coated crap like a fruity juice. Now tell me how that felt, stop the world and melt. Hit him hard, give a well, on my Bible belt. I am a product that I am Sam, I am Uncle Sam, cause I run the land. I hear like a Ramala, I love sweet like Mamula. Got me lots of words like shama lama 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 ding dong. Back and forth like it's ping pong, ripping it big time like I hit a big bong. Go ahead and say it with me, I just made a sing along. Eyes up, looking north, call me Kim Jong, that's wrong. Can't say I need my life in order, why don't you just flip a quarter? Taco Bell on the border, we can have a good discussion. No button pushing, no nothing, just good food, no attitude. Show you that I'm stunting like my daddy, minus the caddy. I don't mind you rolling the fatty. Why's your face all red? You from Cincinnati? Jesus would've said the same thing, bet. What a lot of people in the church don't get is that's church. Amen to that.
Real, recognize real.
Tell you, excuse me. I tell your pastor to pass me the mic. Never behind my bars, I do my community service. Nervous rappers writing these verses that assume to be worthless. Heard he talking Jesus as he's talking cannabis, cursing worse than Montana did. Someone tell me whose man is this? Managed to win a deal to managing the whole spiel. Real Puerto Rican twins, they said it's kind of a steal. Made it minus the scam and just ran with it without planning. And now I'm standing lanyard in my hand to fire the cannon. Hey yo, Theophilus, London, my home metropolis. Hunting you with the #1 state in the country, dude. So we'll be gunning you. And by guns, homie, we strapped with tongues. Burnt lips on my clips, I spit these raps with puns. See if you catch this one line so dope, I got soap bars. This artist get into bar fights, walk out with no scars. Definitely candy from the pokies that actually wrote these. Rap Philly told my tongue store to keep you low key.
Cannon, cannon.
Big shout out to Higher Living.
The Cannon.
AP, break it down by hand, 3-5 in the swisher. I roll one, I smoke one, roll another one thicker. Rip the bong afterwards, I get lifted even quicker. Make sure Mary's always with me so I never have to miss her. But when I roll up is when I rolled up, right? J's are raw, but roll swishers when I smoke blunts. Never just roll one, smoke until I go dumb. But if the feds around, I ain't smoked or sold none. That when I'm about to blaze, some things that I contemplate. The flavors of the day, purple G or maybe haze. But it's hard to concentrate while dabbing on these concentrates. Once I hit the paper plane, my mind departs to outer space. Right back from Mary Jane, she always let me hit. And no, she never trip, regardless who I'm spotted with. If I'm with another chick, doesn't matter what I did. Mary always still with it, I've been with Mary ever since.
I want to know a little bit about the weed.
Yes,
because
I'm your guy.
Yeah.
Just lay back, pull it up and sip it slow. Hussein like Barack, gets a rock, now pinnacle. I'm in my mode, couple shots fired, now I'm in the zone. Tired of the party, so I send them home all alone. Put away that bottle and follow me to the Milo goods. Gotta eat up all them collard greens. Halloween, persons ain't really servants, they wear a mask. I think they serpents, which is why I never share the grass. Puff, puff, pass to my other hand. Like a passport, send me to the motherland. Play my instrumental, spit some bars a little bit. Get into my word, that's word, you know I'm living it. Intoxication, I call it inspiration. The sky's the limit, yes I know my limitations. I don't have to be elevated to see a cloud. I just like my stuff like I like my music, loud.
Look, when I was a kid, I inhaled frequently. That was the point.
Always end up spending on my moaning, picking up the buds, then I'm matching with the homies. They all smoking, and so am I. Smoke up in the sky, give your boy a swollen eye. Times are moving fast. Time to learn your facts. Cats are doing wax. Matter of fact, then I have a dab. Dag. I'm seeing stars, hotbox in the car, spitting hot 16s and all. Bars. The Blackeneers rocking out, getting hard to spit these irks with all of this cotton mouth. My homie Tony's trying to phone me so that we could chill. Talk about the true meaning of life while we smoke kill. Used to take shots to my chest with no Kevlar till Tony's mother saw me off the road like ain't that Kev's car. I'm over the hangover, I stick to flowers. I met Mary and there is something about her. Louder.
Yeah, but still you have a lot of energy to do this.
Well, I don't usually smoke enough marijuana. You get it.
Where you at, though?
The cannon.
Looking through the dew, I imagine, try imagining to visualize you, your eyes. I don't know the hue, but they're beautiful no matter if I picture green or blue. I hate that I don't know what you doing, but it's the same with God, so I'm used to it. I think about you, what you think about? I sing about you, what you sing about? I wish I could write, but my ink is out. Nothing comes to mind, that's the thing about you. All of these girls, and I'm wondering which one is gonna change my world. You're mine. Seeing ain't believing, and believe me when I say in due time. A blur to me. I don't know who you are. Uncertainty. I'm wondering, do you start to wonder if I'm invisible? 'Cause you're invisible.
Where you at, though?
Are we invisible? 'Cause you're invisible. Looking every day, I know when you'll get right in my way, but I don't know your face, my bad. I never got to pray for you, but if you hear me singing this, I started that today. Hey. My mind keeps changing the way you look, and it's funny 'cause I know you like a book. Only reading ahead 'cause I ain't worried about the past. With that being said, only hope I have is that you make me laugh. All of these girls, it ain't hard to turn them down 'cause they ain't shaking my world, my God. I hope that she's believing, and believe me, finding her is my job. A blur to me. I don't know who you are. Uncertainty. I'm wondering, do you start to wonder if I'm invisible? 'Cause you're invisible.
Where you at, though?
Are we invisible? 'Cause you're invisible.
Where you at, though?
A blur to me. I don't know who you are. I'm wondering, do you start to wonder if I'm invisible? 'Cause you're invisible.
The Cannon.
Aniki and Music is the label.
Steps back.
While you're asleep, I'm awake. I'm in too deep. Yeah. All that I see is black. Another night on Somniacs. Smoking another black out the window of a Pontiac. Thoughts that stay in my head, but they only come when I lay in bed. Talk to myself so much in the day that at night I pray instead. This is not normal. No days. I'm nocturnal. Yeah. Good night.
I have no dreams because my dreams won't let me be in the still of the night. While you're asleep, in the still of the night. While you're asleep, in the still of the night. Good night, night, good night, night, good night. Night, good night, night, good night, night, good night. Good night, good night.
Almost 5:30. It's so late. You might say it's early. Able to see at night, my eyes adjust to the fact that there's no light. I put up no fight, my body sleepwalks and sleep rights. No night terrors, but it's terrible, my dreams tear me apart. Talk to myself cause no one else wanna dwell with me in the dark. Staring at a full moon, I wait. Shadows fill the whole room. Yeah, good night.
I have no dreams because my dreams won't let me be in the still of the night. While you're asleep, in the still of the night. While you're asleep, in the still of the night. Good night, night, good night, night, good night. Night, good night, night, good night, night, good night. Good night, good night, good night, good night, 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 night.
You're still awake, it's getting late. What a mistake, a bad night. Eyes wide, a song inside. Cater and Cadus, don't try to hide. Just fall asleep, no, don't go to sleep. Until we write, we'll have a good night. Just fall asleep, no, don't go to sleep. Until we write, we'll have a good night. Cater and Cadus, have a good night. Cater and caters, have a good night. Eyes wide, a song inside. Until we write, we'll have a good night. Cater and caters, have a good night. Cater and caters, have a good night. Just fall asleep, no, don't go to sleep. Until we write, we'll have a good night.
The cannon.
You know the motto? Rich homies ride out, wealthy homies fly out.
Cannon.
And oh yeah, you still on your grind? Continue to walk it out.
Adonai, your majesty is glorious. Kings and queens will soon fall as you will reign victorious. You were notorious, your wisdom was a true crime. The world you bribed was unfaithful, turned away in 2 times. Stepped off of your throne, your power overthrown. Her Lord worshipped by many was now completely alone. The strength of my God from the eyes of man was hidden. The world that you created was not saying you're forbidden. God, you removed your crown, removed your royalty. Instead of leaving us, you stood to show your loyalty. You could have left us so hopeless, showing no gratitude. You could have had angels descend and have the soldiers bow to you. But see, you're God and ironically you're humane. You didn't let us make you forget why you came. And so I honor you and raise it on the standard, the flag of my life, Nissi, my banner. Why do I seem to doubt you when I can't even breathe without you? I feel so alive when I open up my eyes. My banner, I'll wave you forever. The king who washes feet just to show humility. The blood that washes me and all of my stupidity. There's so much about you, it's hard for me to fathom. Forget my music, you have shown me real passion. Created Adam out of atoms, fearfully it happened. Gave me the talent to make rap so wonderfully imagined. My king was dethroned to take me home to the free zone. Mercy shown, he gave grace, deserve is something we don't. Up on my pedestal, you knocked me down to break me. But oh so gracefully, the damage helped me break free. And now I'm standing by the God who gave me legs to do it. Creating anthems for a God who first created music. Love came down and wore a crown to show me what I'm worth. I'm so in love with love cause love showed me you love me first. I live in ecstasy, I only give the best of me. I only work in excellence, continuing your legacy. Why do I seem to doubt you when I can't even breathe without you? I feel so alive when I open up my eyes. My banner, I'll wave you forever.